So I log in today to start working on the video, and I see that I'm dead. So free Wi-Fi is really crappy lag. I gotta make sure now, guys, to not log out anymore when I'm anywhere near like hill giants or anything, because I lost 2,500 mind runes trying to train my mage. Show you guys how I trained all these stats and stuff. I train my mage at the hill giants. I train my attack at cows and hill giants. I train all the combat that you see. Variance was from burying the bones at cows. The rest of the stuff, though, guys, we can cover since you don't know how I did it. The first one that we'll go over is mining. I think we can wear mithril pickaxe now, so I'm gonna grab that. Alright, you guys that just started, you'd only have bronze. You can click the compass at the top of the screen to adjust your view. Alright, so straight down south from where we're at is some rocks that we can mine, but since I want to show you guys the Grand Exchange, we're going to take a longer run there and mine some rocks along the way. I've got all the way to 22 mining so far, just mining tin and copper and dropping them. I did bank a couple of loads actually, so most of the mining was actually banked, but it would be because I was teleporting somewhere or going somewhere and I just have a pickaxe on me, so I would make sure, like in the beginning, you guys make sure you carry around, you know, the pickaxe, the wood axe and stuff, and every time you do go to a bank, and every inventory spot that didn't have something in it is a missed opportunity that you could have, you know, progressed your account. So now we know we go left past the wizards to get the Varrock. This time we're gonna go right, because I know there's some rocks over here. I can mine iron, but any player starting out can only mine the tin and the copper, so that's, I hit the wrong button like usual, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come around on the back side here so this guy can get mad at us, but they got two rocks. Right here's one. The idea, though, is to get in between these two right here. Get you a bronze. For video purposes, guy, I'm sorry. I had to take your thing. And you just go back and forth with your little bronze pickaxe, and you can get you full envy of this. Alright guys, so once you have a full inventory, what you can do is you can come over here to the wrench, you go to the joystick, and you click this little pouch right here that just turned red, and now you can just click any item in your inventory to drop it, and you drop them all, and then you re-click. But in our case, since I'm just filming for the video, I'm going to keep them. There's no sense in dropping them. So I turn that back off. I'm going to run them to the nearest bank, and then I'm going to show you where the Grand Exchange is. It sucks to run with a heavy inventory, but walking sucks any inventory. So we're coming in on the east side, and there's a bank right on the east side. There's also a west side bank in this city, and then the Grand Exchange, which is also a third bank, is north of the west bank. So let's just go in this bank and drop off our ores so I don't have to carry them. The next thing that I'll show you is wood cutting. Even though smithing, we could smith all those. Let me just, if you hit this bag here with the green arrow next to it, it'll put all of your gear in. Just need a hatchet and a tinderbox for how I trained my woodcutting. In the beginning, they would actually let you sell. They'll let you sell regular logs, so you cut logs for selling for profits. Sorry, man, the lag is horrible. Alright, on the west side and the east side, there are oak trees and regular trees, but what I did to start out when I'm level 1 is I come over here and I go north a little bit and I would just cut some trees. There's a bunch of them in a group. I'm guaranteeing there's better spots to cut trees, but I wasn't really looking for the best spot, I was just looking for a spot. So I would come over here and cut all these and just rinse and repeat, and then I would bank those logs since they actually let me sell them. They don't sell for a whole lot, but any coins start you out early, get you, runes so that you can train your magic and get your teleports, which I'll show you how we do that too. But anyway, you cut this wood just like you're seeing me do right here until you're level 15 woodcutting. Which, as you can see, we're already 40, so I'm going to stop cutting them now. And then I'm going to show you what you cut after you get to level 15. You can either bank these logs, you can drop them, you can burn them, but nonetheless, once you get to 15, you can either keep doing those logs or you can come to these. I use these, but also because I wanted to work on my fire making. So my fire making is 40. I'll show you how we did that. We just cut. Also, I would suggest now that at the level 40, if I was to go any farther, which my only goal was to get my skills to level 40 on free-to-play, would be to do willows. Or something, right next to a bank that has players that you can talk to so you're not bored out of your mind. Alright, so once you cut a full inventory of wood, you burn it. You burn the little logs until you can burn the oak logs. And this here is how I trained my wood cutting and my fire making. Takes no time at all. Unless you lag like me, and then you can't just keep making steady fires in a row. Alright guys, so that there is my wood cutting and my fire making. Next, you wonder about crafting. Let's since we were already talking about going to the Grand Exchange, we can cover crafting and smithing. So far for smithing, all I've done is make bronze bars and silver bars. You come to the Grand Exchange, you buy the ore, and then you smelt it. In the desert, I found, is the best free-to-play place to smelt, and I'll show you as we work on smithing. So I'll save smithing towards after I show you crafting. When it comes to crafting, you only need to get to level 5 so that you can make gold rings, and then gold rings will get you to 40. So you can go from 5 to 40 on gold rings. The last couple of levels it gets a little grindy, but that's what I found to do. That's the way that works. So we got to go to the bank and get our money. To train your magic, the only thing you need to buy is an air staff and mind runes. To train your smithing, the only thing you need to buy is ore. To train your crafting, the only thing you need to buy is a couple of hides, a needle and thread. So I'm gonna buy some silver ore. I don't want a whole grand. I only want, I think, like 500 orc for now. We want some gold bars. Depending upon the levels you want, you don't have to buy as many, but I'm going for 40 and everything, so that's why it looks the way that it does. Those of you who may ask, well, how do you make money? I'll show you how to buy beer. This is how we make money. We need 56 coins. The game will remember 56 coins, so you don't have to keep typing it in. If you don't have 56 coins, then start with 2. Buy 1 beer for 2 coins, and then resell it for more than 56 coins, and you'll have more than 56 coins. So this method requires at least 2 coins. Someone on my channel that subscribed, I went and looked at their channel. They have, I'm not sure what their name was. I'll put the channel in the description, but they have some money-making free-to-play methods on, you know, grinding chocolate bars to dust for money, and I think gather. So yeah, I think that was one of them. That's one method. I can't remember. I'll have to look more into it. But so just know there's other ways to make money, but this is what I chose. So you just have to keep talking to the guy and telling him that you want his finest ale and that you'll pay his price. My lag is horrible here, guys, so it'd be way faster for you to buy these than me. I fast forwarded a bunch, so you can just look at the timer in my face to see how much fast forwarding we did. The rest is just lag. Alright, after you have all your beer, you either take them to your bank, or you take them to the Grand Exchange and you sell them, and that's how I got our starting coin pile, so that you can start funding your skills, so that you can get strong enough to do things like take down the hill giants. Meaning, like, say you start out, you wear bronze stuff. When you get to like level 5 and you want to wear steel stuff, all you gotta do is come do what you just seen me do with 56 coins. Come buy an Emmy of these beer, take them to the Grand Exchange, and you just bought your whole self a set of armor, you know. Just for this video, we're gonna sell them no matter what price, but I sold a lot of them at 190. They're down low today. We're gonna try at 100, I guess. Hopefully they sell for way more. Yeah, so they sold for more. So that there's how we get some coins. When it comes to cooking, you just buy whatever raw fish you can afford, or you fish it yourself. Let me go ahead and show you guys my fishing. Guys, so the teleport that everybody gets that you don't even have to raise your magic for is this one. The home telly. Your guy will draw with a little Harry Potter stick some spell and take him home, which is Lumbridge. I believe that members can change it, set it wherever they want. But it costs you 10 coins in the beginning, since you haven't done any quests, to go through this gate. So you might have to kill some goblins nearby to get you 10 coins. But come through this gate if you want to work on fishing. There is another spot near Draenor Village Bank, but I'm just trying to help anybody who's never played this game before and you're interested, you know, is getting your skills somewhere that you can play this game. I have horrible lag, so if you're worried about how fast I do all this, you picked the wrong day. This is just about quality of getting you the information that you need so that you can get started. This will cost you 10 gold, but since we've done the quest now, one of 2 quests we've done, it's free. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is where to buy the things you need for crafting, so that I don't have to double walk. So you talk to this person, and if you want to make some profit, there are things in this store that sell for way more at the Grand Exchange than they do at this store, which is like that for most stores, guys. People just don't want to pay to have to go places and buy stuff. Wow, all the misclicking. It's like fumbling dominoes or something. Like, come on. I didn't even know Mithril had a trim set. Alright. Oh wait, yeah I did. I cruise scrolling, forgetting. Where's this stuff? Would you like to buy some stuff? Yes. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Let's see what you got. Alright guys, so these here are worth like 10, I think, in the GP, and they're only like penny here, so we get them. And the ring mold is where we bought that, and a needle, it's where we bought that, which needles, they're expensive, I think. We'll buy one while we're here. Oh, they stack. We'll buy 5. Alright, so once you've got your ring mold, and level 5 crafting. This video may be chopped up a little bit since I didn't remember to show you how to get 5 crafting while I was at the Grand Exchange. But how you do that is you buy like 20 leather hide and turn them into gloves with a needle and thread. But now you know how to get the needle and thread, so I can just splice that in here. I said that I would film you 1 through 5 crafting. This is how you do it. You come to the Grand Exchange and you buy leather. Maybe 20 tops to get to 5. I don't think you need even more than that. We might have to up the price on them just so that I can show you. I'll get a 5 and up the price. So once we get this leather, you buy 20 of them would be my guess. You click the needle, you click the leather, and then it's going to ask you if you want to make something. Just make these gloves. The gloves should get you to 5, and then you guys can craft gold. So now you have 5 crafting. Come on over here, click the furnace. We don't want to smith, we want to, so since I have the silver in my inventory, it's asking me stupid crap, but this would normally come up if you just have gold bars. We're gonna go here to make them all. Well, I thought that's what we were gonna do. Anyway, we come here and we click make them all. And that is how you get to 40 crafting, right there. Take these rings, you run them down to the bank right below us, where I'm going to take these after we also work on smithing. You bring a full inventory of bars, and then your 1 mold, and that's it. When you're working on smithing, you will bring a full inventory of these ore, and you will click the furnace, and you will go to silver bars and click all, so that way you make them all, and this is how you will get your smithing from 20 to 40. I will cut in and show you how to get your smithing from 120. I also never showed you guys how to get from 1 to 20 smithing, or how we did that. So go to the Grand Exchange where we're at and buy roughly, I guess, I want to say start with like maybe 200 tin, 200 copper, and then make 200 bronze bars. So now that we bought some tin and bought some copper, I'm going to go home, tell you. Hopefully, we're trying to go to the desert, and it says I have to wait 8 minutes, so I gotta tell you there another way, so stay tuned. And then once we tell you to Lumbridge, we are going to run over to the desert and smith our bars at the furnace, and then be able to run back to the bank, back to the furnace, back to the bank, until you get to level 20 smithing. When you have level 20 smithing, then you can do silver bar. Man, I don't know why I have so much trouble with the word silver today. You can smith some silver bars, and that should get you all the way to 40. It'll be very slow, guys, but smithing has always been a pain for as far as I can remember. Alright, so now that we're over here, come down to the furnace. Everything that I've showed you guys to smith and craft in this video, it will actually profit you. Like example, you buy the gold bars and then you make gold rings. Well, when you go back to the Grand Exchange and you sell those gold rings, they actually sell for more than the gold bars cost. So you guys will profit. I didn't show you anything that's going to make you go broke. The magic does cost, but that's why I showed you the cheapest one. If you're, getting drops, then everything's paid for no matter what you're using. So more power to you. But you just gotta smelt these bars until you're level 20 so that you can smelt the silver bars. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy what you're watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't played this game, try it out. Now that you've seen enough, you should know how to at least try the basics. Here's the bank where you can bank all of your furnace jobs. Free to play. Once you become a member, there are banks closer to furnaces. So if you just started and you want to fish, come to this bank, pay your 10 coins to get over here. You can fish other places, like I was saying earlier, but this is what I would do. I myself personally, I fished at Drainar, but this is where I would come just because there's no people. But nah, Drainar's probably just equally as good, but you can decide as you go if you want to switch up maybe. But right here is how you get from level 1 to, I went to 30 fishing before I left shrimp and anchovies. You won't catch the blue ones at first, guys. You gotta be like level 15 to catch the blue ones. You'll only catch the shrimp, raw red ones. I banked them all. They didn't sell for crap, so if you want to cook them, you're probably better off doing that just to get some levels. I sold all ours at the GE. They don't sell for much, but that's how you get your fishing up. You just sit there and you kind of like AFK. You wait. Once you have 30 fishing, I think you only need 25 to trout fish, but I waited till 30. You use a rod and some feathers, and you can fish trout and salmon all the way to 40. That's how you finish out 40. When I work on combat, guys, at the Hill Giants, I fish my food before I go there at the same spot that I am about to show you right now. I used a Varrock telly to get here. You get that at 25 mage. I will also show you how to train mage. All the way to 25 so that you can do that. When my lag quits messing with me. So you fish any of these spots. I like to fish over closer to the fire that never goes out, which you see all these people right here working on. You can either bank these fish, which they don't sell very well, but I mean, if you're broke, I guess any money counts, but I cook them. I feel like it's a perfect opportunity. This is how you finish out your fishing and your cooking, is you come right here. And as you can see, mine are well over 40, but that's only because I've been doing this to fight. Once you have a full inventory, you click on your fish, and you click on the fire, you use the fish on the fire, and that's how you cook. You cook your shrimps the same way. Cook anything this way. First we cook all our trout. Then we attempt to cook our salmon. Right over at the top right corner of my map is where those hill giants are. So we would get our food, fill an inventory of salmon up right here, and then we would run over and fight our hill giants. We're gonna buy, I think, 2,500 mined runes. That's how much I lost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them back. I think that's what I would need it to finish out my 40 magic. I have to wait 15 minutes, so I'm going to use a teleport and then quit filming. Because the lag is just too much. I can't, there's no way. Alright, I'll be back to show you how to get. Alright, I'm back, guys. There's two different spots I want to show you for training your mage. I'm gonna go to the Wizard Tower first and show you guys where the noobest of noobs can train, if I ever learn how to get there. But the other spot that I'll take you is we'll take our mage to the Hill Giants. I don't really want to cover prayer and attack and range and defense and all those skills that are use the same mindset as the cows do in the first video that we already put up here on the channel, and then the second, step is to taking it to the Hill Giants. So I just wanted to go show you a place where even a level 1 can train their magic. You just buy these runes like you already see that we purchased. And the first spot is to kill a demon who's trapped behind a cage. Now I don't know what he did wrong in life to get there, but he's there. And many kids just sit and mindlessly hit him. You need to be 33 mage to be able to have a chance to pick up anything from behind. I haven't used a map in a while, so I hope I'm going the right way, guys. I'll fast forward. Alright, so once you've purchased your air staff and you've purchased your mind runes from the Grand Exchange, you come here to this tower and you go up the ladder twice, I believe it is. So you go up once and then you go up it again. And then here in this room, we see that we have other people. But, alright, so the first step in doing mage is to set your attack. So you click the double swords, and you click your spell, and then you set your spell to what you want it to be. We want ours to be that first air spell. You could technically use any spell to train your magic. I picked this one just because it literally is the cheapest way to train your magic in the game. Alright, and then we make sure that we've got our attack set to where we just left click by coming here and going to NPC attack and make sure it says tap where available. Now we can click the monster and just start training. Now, why you would train here is because you can't take hits and you want to be able to hit a monster that doesn't hit you back. So that's why you would start here. I myself personally try that same idea at Hill Giants and it works, but I figured I would show for the sake of argument another way, which is the beginning way on how to train your magic. The idea is you can splash train if you don't want any HP, which means you just wear a whole bunch of armor that makes your magic attack really low, and then you throw magic spells so you guarantee yourself you'll only hit zeros and that you don't have to worry about raising your HP, because HP only goes up when you actually score damage. And the lag wins again. Oh yeah, it reload right just for the guy to die. See, these idiots in here, they don't understand that, it's not about how fast you kill this damn thing and getting its drops. So let's switch worlds to where they at least know what you're supposed to be doing in this part. Because these guys are over here like, who can hit the biggest number and take out the... Yeah, and then telekinesis to drops. So yeah, I'm in the wrong world for what we're trying to do, guys. Alright, here it looks a little better. Still got somebody hitting 7s, but more people to get the idea. As you can see, the guy in the front, he's wearing what looks like some mithril armor. He's doing what I was talking about. He's just trying to hit zeros, guys. You get experience every time you cast the spell. You get like 5.5, I think, and then every time you do a damage number, you get like 4 XP plus 1 health XP. So that's the method here, guys, is just to burn your runes down. Right here at this demon, I believe 2,100 mined runes will get you 25 magic, but just to be safe, 2,500 guys. By 2,500 you come right here, you'll have 25 magic. That'll be enough to hit the teleport button when you're done and teleport back to Varric, but only if you brought a law rune and a fire rune to go with your air staff. So now that you know where you can mindlessly train your spell low, let me show you how to use it in actual combat on the hill giants. Alright guys, so I want to record the last part of this video, but I'm having difficulties because I've been lagging all day. I was lagging yesterday too. It's how I died and lost my stuff, so I don't want to repeat that process and die and lose my stuff again, but anything is possible. I don't even have my skill set, it looks like, so we messed up there, didn't we? Alright, well, now we just need a giant. You can find all kinds of ways to hem the giants up. Like this one can still hit me, so I gotta move. And you'll see what I meant. So now he can't hit me. So that's all you do, is you just pin him against these big things. Any of the objects you see, you know, like right here to the right of my character, all the little spikes around the walls, all that stuff, you can hem them up on and you hide behind it. But this is the process. One more level and I'll be 40 mage. I know I don't do a lot of damage, but I'm not here for the damage. I'm here just to have a monster to infinitely cast on, and every 10 minutes I get some bones out of it. So later on in Members World, I can worry about, you know, getting faster, more, better mage levels. The fish are just for when you're trying to get started in pinning down the giants. Once you got, you know, a giant spawn that's yours, you're the only player trying to fight it, and a system of pinning them down, you won't eat any fish, so you'll just be able to grab bones at that point. But as you can see, even on the littlest spell, it's still steady XP just rolling in. So over the course of an hour, it's got to be at least, I'd say, 15,000-20,000 XP an hour. And then since you have all the inventory space in the world, you might as well get free bones when they're around. Yeah, it looks like our guy ran away, so we gotta go through this stupid chase me game. As long as it doesn't lag up, guys, I'll show you what I do here as you're watching. I just keep repeating the process, but if it lags up, I might have to cancel the video earlier. But anyway, guys, subscribe for more videos. Now that you've seen how I get my skills to like 40, you can too. But in the meantime, I'll be trying to get all the skills to 40 that I told you about, trying to get my bond for membership, and trying to get some PKing going on. So you'll have to stay tuned for what I do next specifically, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to accomplish the bond versus how long anything else is going to take me. So sometimes you get fortunate and the guy wants to lock himself up, like that one just did. So we could run over there and grab them other bones, but I'm not really here for the loot. When I come back to train my strength to 50, that's when I'll be grabbing all kinds of bones, because I'll be eating all kinds of fish. And that's when we'll make money. But in the meantime, off camera, I'll be getting the 40 mining, the 40 magic, the 40 crafting, and the 40 hit points, and the 40 smithing. And then that should all be accomplished before I make my next video. Maybe my next video will just be running into the wild to see what it's like to fight other players. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos on RuneScape and maybe possible Dungeon Boss too. Dungeon Boss, I'll be checking in every day to see if anything's new. So hope y'all enjoy. Later.